Hi, welcome to our new sunroom built by J and J Construction. I just wanted to show you all the nice engineering that they did in this and how they paid so much attention to a lot of details as they built this addition to our home. First of all, they took this window and this door and took it out of the area from where the camera's coming from, and they moved that over here. That way I could save some money on window installation. And they did a really nice job putting these in and making it fit. Then they added all these nice windows with the arched top. And my concern with this kind of a roof was having enough ventilation in the attic so that we wouldn't get any condensation and moisture built up inside. And they did a really nice job venting it, and if you can see the ceiling, there's no leakage, and we're in the dead of winter right now. And so they did a really nice job venting that so we don't get any moisture problems with the sunroom. If you come over here, this is the family area. They figured out enough size so that we could have a lot of room in having family activities and doing Christmas. Christmas was really fun this year with this new room. The big project for this addition was this fireplace. This really took some masterful thinking on Darren's part in particular, because as you can see, he had to figure out all the angles to frame in this fireplace. He built in this wood box, figured out how to drop this down so I could have different decorations here. He figured the angle for the hearth and the mantle, and the mantle was built by Mott, and he did a really nice job on this mantle. But Darren thought of a lot of special things too. He thought about putting a light over there because he said a lot of people like to put pictures above their mantles, and so that kind of a light shines down on there. He also said a lot of people like to put lights in with their pine boughs on their mantle at Christmas, so he made sure to add in a nice electrical outlet here. And as you can see, I've got my lights plugged in, and I've got another one for my Christmas tree here. They figured out how to shape this up so that we had a perfect insert, and everything went in flawlessly. It's a double-sided fireplace, and as you can see, we have fire in there right now. We have a fire going most of the time whenever we're home. I really like the wood fire because it just smells good and it seems really cozy. The other thing I want to pay attention to is the light switches. And this is something I wouldn't think about until afterwards, but Darren thought about this ahead of time. He put this light here singly so that that works the mantle light. And then I wouldn't get that mixed up with the switch that works the ceiling light, which is over here. So the ceiling and fan are together, and so I always know right here is the ceiling and fan. And then there's another light switch over there that works the outside light. Because if you have three together, it gets confusing and you can't remember which switch is for which. It may not seem like a big deal, but it is, because I know exactly which switch I'm hitting. And at my front door, I can't say that, and that was built a long time ago before I moved here. Come on into the dining room. This is the area where that was not added onto, but they remodeled this area. And you can see how much space I have now. This was actually the old living room. And here's a view of the other side of the fireplace. And as you can see, we have the arches here. And I really like the arch look. And I'll show you why in just a minute. The double-sided fireplace is really cozy because you can have a meal, or then you can go over to the other side and have a family get together, and it just kind of brings continuity between both parts of the house. A lot of people who come over said that this doesn't even look like an addition. It looks like that was part of the way the house was built originally. So that's nice to see that it looks so natural. Now the arch was interesting. If you see over here, this was the old existing wall, and it was solid. So when you came into the entryway, it was really dark over there. And so I wanted to open it up, but I didn't want to show through everything. And so Rob actually came up with the idea to just cut out an archway in here. And I'm really happy with this because this was actually the least expensive way to go. I was going to just put a railing around the stairway and have that here, but Rob figured out a less expensive way than to do the railing. So Darren cut this out, and he also opened this area up too. And there's the arch, and this arch mimics the fireplace arch. And then they also made this wide opening with the arch here again. And so everything matches, the arch on the window, the arch here, the arch on the fireplace, but it's still subtle. So I like how they did that. And I really like the width of this opening because it really makes the whole entire space flow together. So J and J Construction from Grand Forks, North Dakota, they were the lowest bid and they did excellent quality work. And I would highly recommend them. Thank you.